again, how is it going, everyone? Welcome to... well, I mean, it's hard to tell when you look at this screen, but this is an Aiwanna Be The Guy fan game. Believe it or not, it's not actually Fortnite. This is Aiwanna Academia, a fan game by Echo Mask, which, well, as you can probably tell, is based, I guess, on My Hero Academia or some shit like that. And probably the reason why it says Fortnite is most likely because of the inclusion of the protagonist as a skin in Fortnite or whatever. But yeah, I've been told to play this game, and this is a game that is way too hard for me. So I got permission from the creator to stop playing as soon as I reach the final section, which is apparently super hard, and I cannot probably beat it. But at least let's try getting there. And how is it going, Blue? Bow, no bow, very hard. I prefer no bow. Oh shit. Can I talk to these people? Doesn't seem like it. See, the problem is, if this is based on My Hero Academia, I know nothing about the show. So,
here we are at Aiwanna Academia.
Oh shit.
Today I challenge my third exam on the topic of experimental gimmicks. I got this. But just to make sure, I should visit the halls of practice once more.
Alright. The halls of practice. Wait a second, what is this? Will I enter here? Alright, well that was a scary sound. Okay, so what is this? Oh, these are platforms, oh what the hell? I think these are switched. Oh, they are not just blocks that don't let you pass. They are blocks that kill you. Oops. Alright, I think I'm supposed to avoid the first one. Well, the first and the second one. Like, yeah, okay. I gotcha. So you jump over this and then do that, yeah. Well, how do you go back then, though? I think you avoid it twice. Actually, no, see here... I think what you're supposed to do is avoid the one in the middle twice. Like this. And then what? Wait, oh, I didn't press the switch? Really? I was sure I pressed it. Like the right one I didn't press. I guess that's the reason why the jump was so clean afterwards. Anyways, another thing to mention about this game is that it was apparently specially made for a person that goes by the name of Belve or something like that, as a secret Santa game. Apparently that's the idea of this fan game. But yeah, it's not made for me apparently. I mean, I know that, but... well, what I know that it's not made for me, again, is because the difficulty might be a little bit too elevated. But that's okay, even if it is, we can just at least enjoy the parts that I can beat. I think here I'm supposed to do this, yeah. And then... I'm assuming double jump onto the right platform. Here. Yeah, okay. As long as you don't leave the block formation, the blocks are not gonna pop off or pop out, I guess. So shouldn't worry about that. But yeah. The purpose is to watch others playing it. I mean... I think that... those are not really mutually exclusive, you know. You can make a game for the love of making it and also like watching people play it. They are not necessarily mutually exclusive. But you know. So this one is gonna be hard because you're intended to keep the line when you go on the right side, like basically here. You're supposed to enter this red block through here and then land here without exiting it. But you're also intended to jump to this other block also without exiting this red thing. You're only supposed to exit this when you reach this block, so you jump up here. So that's gonna be hard in itself. But you know, at least the objective is clear. Now it's all down to execution. Too high. Also, you know that speaking of execution, I might be a moron, but I really want to continue the Mega Man 11 playthrough that I was doing the other day in superhero difficulty with no items. I want to do it because I feel like as long as I use weakness on the bosses, it's super doable. I just need to use weakness basically. I mean, the stages can be a pain in the ass and all of that, but I can definitely get to the bosses. And if I get to the boss once, using weakness should be enough to kill it in the first attempt. So because of that, I want to do it again. Like maybe whenever I'm done with this game, I could do that. Not sure if I understand this. Oh, I do. Nice. Okay. Wait, why is there a key? You want me to trigger all of this, I'm assuming, because if I just go like this, it's not gonna work. Okay. That seems to be the idea. Alright. I'm assuming I start from here. Well, the problem here is that I wouldn't have anywhere to land if I were to do that. And actually, I can leave the blocks on the top left and turn, because the big block on the middle will activate and there will be no way to go to the other side. So I need to deal with those first. I can maybe do this, but... well, the problem is this one. See, like, that I cannot do that. Like, I think I'm supposed to actually do this? No, maybe not. My issue is how to get these ones here and this one down there. How do I get both of those? Let me think. There has to be something. So if I go down first, let's say that I do this. Well, maybe I'm not supposed to do that, actually. No, I think I have a better idea. I could do this, right? Oh, but if I go... no, okay, so that's another problem. If I go up here from below, this thing is gonna activate and it's gonna block my way back. Which means that I cannot go down here first. I need to go down here first, no matter what. That is the first move. I messed that up, but I think that's the general idea of this thing. Alright. My issue is how do I get the one on the left? I guess... Yeah, okay, probably like this. Like instead of bonking my head with the ceiling, you choose jump. Alright, gotcha. Oh, it's a little bit hard. But I think that's the idea. It's hard to not bonk your head, though. I cannot believe that I'm playing a puzzle game. Can you believe it? Me playing a puzzle game? Like actually needing to think? That's unbelievable. Well, not like you need to think that much yet, but still. Alright. So here is another problem. How will I go on about this? I think I'm supposed to trigger this one on the left last. I could maybe jump here, trigger this two, then trigger this two, trigger the one on top. I have something in mind, let's see if it works. No, but it wouldn't work for the simple reason that I cannot reach this with a single jump. I will need to waste my double jump. So that wouldn't work. Which means that I fucked up. That's what it means. Alright. Yeah, that one I will need to think about it a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know why I don't think about it first instead of doing the rest. See, the problem is that from down here, it's impossible to dodge both of these blocks. So you will need to land here no matter what. The question is, what do you do later? And I think I know. Maybe once you land here, you double jump up here, and then you fall down touching this block and then this one. And the last two blocks to turn are this, and the rest is super easy. As long as I don't choke, that is. Yeah, exactly. Alright, there you go. Got him! I guess I'm not that done. Okay, this one is less about puzzle and more about... well, reactions, I guess. Because I think this looks RNG more than anything. So this is more about commitment, because the only thing that this does is that you can go back to dodge. So isn't this just pure dodging? Yeah, it's just pure dodging. And the bottom seems exactly the same, so... Yeah, well, the problem is the transition between the top platform and the bottom one. That seems like it will be quite a problem. That's fine. I just need to fall like in a gap where in both platforms there are no immediate patterns. So not there. I like when you die that the cherry basically just carries the apple. The cherry, what am I saying? I mean, yeah, the cherry carries the blood, not the apple. Why did I say apple? Alright. What else? Oh, this is another one of those with the... But that champ looks super hard. Oh, I think I was supposed to fall here, actually. Well, if I was supposed to fall here, then I guess it's not that hard. But was I really supposed to fall here? I have a feeling I wasn't. Right? If I do this, I have... Oh, that might be the intended way. It's a possibility. Yeah, it is. It's just that I need to land on the left on that last platform. Yeah, I discovered the path by accident. Well, not like there weren't that many possibilities in the first place, but... Nah, damn it. Then jump from here, got it. And what else is in here? Oh, that kills you. So, wait, what you want me to do? Wait, oh, those are not dead blocks. Alright. Hey Kyle, how is it going? Wait, is this an avoidance? Oh, it's a boss, actually. It's not an avoidance. Alright. I think you can just dodge those cherries from the bottom. Yeah, exactly. So that's the only pattern that is a problem. The one where he gets in the middle and starts... spamming those bullets, that's the real issue. Well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. You need to be prepared. Damn it. But you need to get the flow. I'm not sure why that pattern has you, like, has a gap in the middle when you can just stay still and you're not gonna get hit. I'm not sure. I guess you will jump, oh, because you probably want to damage him that way, I guess. I'm still unsure how to dodge that thing. Also, I might need to go to the other side. Actually, wait, I think I get it. I'm supposed to do it from here. I'm not supposed to do it from the platform. But wait, if that's the case, how the hell do I deal with that pattern? Like when he goes in the middle, how will I deal with... Oh, I will jump around it. That's how I will deal with that. Alright, so the whole point of this boss is not leaving this thing, basically. You dodge this by doing that. The real problem is damaging this guy. He has a lot of health. Alright, I got greedy. Maybe I shouldn't try to speed kill this guy. So the hardest pattern to dodge actually is the one that makes you... that shoots 3 apples at you. There The rest is more or less free. Well, there is also the spikes falling from the top, which during those patterns it's a little bit hard to deal with. So basically you want the middle pattern, because that's when the spikes disappear. And also there is pretty much no RNG involved. Got that. So what do I do here? I'm assuming I jump from here all the way to the right. I will assume. I don't know, because I don't know what this switch will trigger. Oh, yeah, I was right. Nice. Oh, what is this? Damn. Alright. So I got this thing on the left. So now I got to get this thing on the right. Apparently these are like two tutorials for what comes next. Yes, that was the tutorial. All of that was just the tutorial. Wait, what's this? Oh, you cannot jump on those blocks. Okay. Wait, but I should jump there. How did that work? So I should jump out of this. But now I cannot. Is it because I did it? No. I'm not sure how I did that. But I think I am supposed to jump here. Yeah, it's like you can do it in the very corner. That's a little bit weird. Oh no, okay, never mind. I just understood. You're supposed to jump in the air. You should use the double jump, basically. Oh yeah, what do I do here? Oh, I jump up there, okay. Up here. What do you do here? Oh, I guess this. Alright. Gotta say that it's an interesting gimmick to say, wow, I'm an idiot. Alright. Well, I guess more time to practice the gimmick. Well, I mean, this screen is easy once you understand how the gimmick works, you know. These are interesting gimmicks. Very, very unique. It's that's the reason why Echo wanted me to play them. Because of the showcase of gimmicks. But yeah, apparently beating the actual game is very hard. So yeah, I don't know. I also don't know how long it is. Like outside of try-harding the one of the final areas, I don't know how long in general it is. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Because it seems that you can only stop this by hitting a ceiling. Oh, I think I get it. I could hit this ceiling. But how will I jump out then? This is not enough by jumping. Yeah. Not enough by jumping in the air. So what will I need to hit? Because here I cannot land anywhere else, right? Trying to think, but I don't think there's much I can do at all. Right. Maybe there is another way to stop this. Like instead of just hitting a ceiling, maybe there is another way, but no, it seems like hitting a ceiling is the only way. So I'm not sure how I'm intended to do that. Oh, you should jump there. Okay, yeah, I get it. I guess you have enough height after hitting the ceiling to go to the platform, and then you just do that. Alright. Gotcha. Because you keep your momentum when you hit the button. That's why you can still like get a decent jump out of it. I wonder to what extent these mechanics are gonna be used to make the supposedly final screen so unbelievably hard as it apparently is. Oh, I didn't know that. You can... I think you can refresh the jump. You can land... Okay. Interesting. Here? Don't do that, but... Once I go up there... Since I cannot jump... Do you know if Atlantis got lost with by gravity? No, because I don't enter the server for a long time now, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I mean, you can check on their own page. You just Google Atlantis Raw. You will probably see their main page and see if they close or something. I feel like I would have known if that was the case, so I'm kinda inclined to think that it is not the case, but I don't know. Server I played in got a lawsuit, but it's scheduled for like 2024. I mean, they have time to migrate to another server, you know? That's the good thing. They still got time, so don't worry about it. I mean, they can just literally copy-paste the server. I don't think it will be that big of a deal to do such a thing after all. But yeah. That's my advice. Just do that. Seems like a good idea anyways. Point. Really? Damn it. But yeah, but you know, actually, it's been a while since I played Ragnarok Online. I don't remember when was the last time. I mean, it wasn't super long ago, but it was long enough that I don't remember. Probably 2 years ago was the last time, I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, I recommend you to check in Google and see what you can find. Oh. Alright, it wasn't supposed to go down, I guess. That's weird, but sure, why not? Wait, why would I want to go left? No, I want to go right. Okay. need to wait. That's what I'm assuming I'm supposed to do. Go to the right and then maybe later go to the left. Yeah, indeed. It's basically the same thing in both sides. It's symmetrical. Keep in mind that I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to do all of this later with a time limit. Or at least that's what the reviews at Delicious Fruit say. That there is a section at the end of the game that combines all of this, but you need to do it in like 3 minutes. So you're pretty much intended to speedrun the game. Which is kind of an issue. But I guess I could do it. I mean, probably not, but... Again, I got permission from Echo to not try hard at whenever that happens. So, you know. Ah, damn it. If you want to get the timing of this right, you have to jump as soon as you are allowed to. Okay. Damn, I can't believe I fucked up the easiest part. The timing on this closing things for some reason is fucking me up a lot. Even though it's like the simplest thing possible, I cannot calculate it. Nice. You saw the 4 classes? No. Well, I think I saw an image of the 4 classes, but I don't remember them. Oh damn, we got another boss? But yeah, I haven't. Yeah, the boing sound is pretty nice. Well, judging by the fact that there is a boss here, I will assume that this is most likely the last screen of this tutorial, probably. I will assume. Alright. Ranger got a 30,000 attack skill. Damn. I guess they really asked themselves how they could make the most broken class in the game be more broken. Because probably they felt that it wasn't broken enough, you know? So how can we break the game even more? How can we make the game more Ranger-centric? Wow, that was a little bit evil. But you know, it's like, if there is a protagonist in Ragnarok Online, he's a Ranger. Because the preferential treatment that the sniper class has in that game is so stupid. And it's always been the case. It's always been a class that has been absolutely busted. I mean, I cannot say that it's not fun to play, but it would be nice if other classes were as good as it is, but, you know, that's alright. Wait, where do I go now? I'm assuming to the left. There you go. This is the other book.
Damn, Daniel.
Okay, so I got both books. So is this the part that is gonna be
that was
bullshit?
great. I think I'm ready to take the exam.
Yeah, I think the problem here is the exam. The exam is basically the... Yeah, exactly. It's a part that takes 3 minutes, but wait, how do you... I mean, if you fuck up, you cannot restart it? Isn't that a bad idea? Wouldn't you want to restart it? The tuning exam? No, I don't think that's the case. Since this is based on My Hero Academia, this cannot be the tuning exams. I'm surprised. Is there really no way to restart this? Because if you if you press restart, the timing keeps going. So seems like, well, maybe you're not supposed to save on the checkpoints if you wanted to restart, probably, or something like that. But yeah, I think that this is the part that Echo say that if I cannot beat it, that I shouldn't worry about it. So I'm obviously gonna try a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna give up right away, obviously. That's an interesting way, the way that works. Yeah. You can tell I'm not a very big fan of speed running in general. Oh, okay, I think I need to... Yeah, I think I know what I need to do there. I'm supposed to... That's a little bit weird. The music is getting faster. I'm assuming I need to do both jumps on the right spring, maybe. Nice. If you fail the exam, you get run somewhere. That will be interesting, yeah. But, you know. I still don't understand the idea of... Well, I'm assuming maybe like this first thing ends like on that checkpoint that I died in. Like maybe the whole exam is not this, but like this 3-minute part probably ends here. I don't know. So otherwise, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to restart since the beginning. Oh, I'm already back here. Well, that was pretty fast. Just need to figure out how to do this thing. Like, I think that I'm doing that right, but I need to bounce after I jump on the right bouncer. Like there, exactly. But you know, the exam continues. I guess the reason why he doesn't want you to restart is so you can practice the rest without forcing yourself to get good runs. Or maybe there is a button to restart that I just don't know what it is. I mean, maybe you can go back to the main menu, but I think that it will take your current checkpoint and not the beginning of this part, probably. The PC power button. No, but even that I'm pretty sure wouldn't work. So I think the checkpoint, like, this is like something that is like autosave, I gotta assume. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta say that it's an interesting concept to say the least. But I wonder just how strict the timing is. I will assume that this timing probably doesn't allow a single mistake. Like if you die once, it's probably over. I will probably assume that to be the case. Wait, I don't have a double jump there. Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to refresh the jump on this platform, okay. Okay, oh damn. Need to do all of that without dying. Alright. I'm still unsure of the decision of not letting you restart whenever you want. But that's fine. Especially when you fuck up right here at the beginning, you know. Like... I forget that you're supposed to go center there. Supposed to go back here. Or wait, give me a second. Or Genesis got a skill to protect costumes for breaking. And Cardinals got like 15 more shit. What you mean by Cardinals? Oh, Cardinal is the fourth of the Archbishop, isn't it? Probably. I guess that will make sense. Fourth class of priest. I mean, I'm not an expert at the church, but isn't the Archbishop like you know, higher class than a cardinal? Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know how the titles of the church are ordered by. What's gonna be the fifth class god? No, I will assume it will be the Pope. Though having more than one Pope, I don't think that that's something that is allowed. But I mean, I guess it will be what comes after Cardinal. I will need to actually Google that to see exactly. Fuck me. To see exactly how it works. Actually, after this attempt, I want to Google it. That jump is not that easy to do at the end. So how will I even Google that? Church ranges? Church titles? How do you even call that? I'm assuming it's titles, but no, I think it has a specific name. Let me check. Let's see what Google has to say about that. Church titles. list. Well, if it's by religion, but yeah, Christianity, Eastern Orthodox, the Church of Jesus Christ, in Catholicism. This is the one I care about. So, well, apparently cardinal comes before priest. Maybe this is an order by range, but I will assume it is because the Pope is at the top, and bishop, in fact, is quite high, though there is no archbishop here. I don't know. Well, probably Wikipedia is not the best source for that. Archbishop, cardinals, then Pope. Okay. Yeah, maybe the Wikipedia article I was looking at wasn't really focusing on order, really. But yeah. But I'm pretty sure you cannot have more than one Pope. That's kind of like against the rules or something. The one I see is people, deacons, priests, bishop, archbishop, cardinal, and pope. I see. Oh. If there is ever a 5th class, it wouldn't make much sense. But then again, I think that there are a lot of classes in Ragnarok Online that by themselves, there doesn't make much sense for them to be like multiple of them, right? Like, for example, the Rune Knight. Like, a knight that is supposed to make runes and whatever. Like, the quest of that shop change, it's supposed to be like an accident. In the sense that you are adventuring through the new world and you, like, enter, like, a house with fairies or whatever, and all of that leads to you becoming a Rune Knight. So that in itself shouldn't be something that multiple people can do, and yet it is. Or wait, no, I think that was the Warlock. Never mind, I think I'm confusing. That was the Warlock quest, I think. The Rune Knight quest was different. No, I think the one I'm talking about is the Warlock quest. That one is not supposed to be to let anyone be a Warlock, you know. So I guess already starting by that, I guess the fact that a class doesn't make sense to have like multiple people being one, I guess it's already something that it's happening with other classes. So I guess having the Pope wouldn't be too far-fetched. Damn it. What was the Warlock class quest? Yeah, as I was saying, I think it's like you are in the left side of the new world. I think that part was called Splendid. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I think it was pronounced like that. But yeah, you're in this place called Splendid, and like you get knocked out like in close to one of the fairies' houses, and that triggers a quest that eventually leads you to being a Warlock. I think that's how it works. You did the Ranger one? Yeah, the Ranger one is very annoying. Wait, let me check something, because I feel like the audio is a little bit loud, isn't it? Let me check. I guess it's not that loud, but the sound effects are loud, I think. I'm gonna lower it a little bit, just in case. I mean, after all, you're gonna be hearing this shit for a long time, like, so you're probably gonna memorize this before I beat it. But yeah, the Ranger shop quest is a piece of shit, because yeah, it's annoying more than anything. But then again, I mean, you can take that as a taxation for turning into the most broken class in the game, so you know. just to prove you are worthy of wielding the most broken class in the game. For 4th class, you need to go to some aimbrush contaminated fields filled with failed homunculus variants. Damn. Sounds cool though. I just wish that the Ragnarok quest had less dialogue. I think that's what ends up killing it. Especially since most dialogue in Ragnarok quest is like jokes. Like bad jokes. Like shitty humor. You know? So that's the issue. Like I wouldn't mind doing quest if it wasn't for the amount of dialogue. Like, come on, bro, don't tell me your whole fucking life. I'm just here to change my job, you know? They don't leave biolabs alone. I bet we get biocids. Well, I think at this point that's guaranteed. Biolabs is basically the prostitute dungeon that Ragnarok has, you know. It's the one that, as long as there are more playable classes, it will keep getting new content, I guess. And not to mention that it's one of the most popular dungeons ever. I mean, after all, it has some very strong monsters, you know. Biocids with the expanded classes. Yeah, that could be interesting. But you know, basically, I don't worry too much about Bio because I cannot even get past Bio 3. So, you know. Me and the friends that I used to play Ragnarok with, we could never get past Biolab 3, so we never really bothered with it. Unfortunately, we still weren't really at the level where we could kill like the major bosses, you know. Like basically in Endless Tower, the furthest we could go is against the Valkyrie Rangris, which is I think the floor 90 boss, and then we can't go any further. Like we cannot kill the Valkyrie Rangris. It's very hard because of that shitty dispel she has. So that's basically the hardest me and my friends can do. We can kill Ifrit. That's our greatest achievement, killing Ifrit. That's the hardest boss we've been able to beat. I don't think we're gonna get a PV at all. And Ifrit is already a pain in the ass and a half. But yeah. I think that will be our greatest achievement forever, probably. People on Nairobi soloing. Yeah, I know. That's the crazy thing about Bio. You have people soloing the dungeon like it's nobody's business. Like, just like that. Oh shit. And this looks very hard. My Bio 5 card drop was one of the shit ones. Yeah, I'm afraid that Bio 5 is only a dream for us. I don't think we can do that. Were you able to be... Well, I'm assuming that if you were able to get to Bio 5, you probably can beat Endless Tower, right? Or maybe you're one of those people that like gets quote-unquote teleported there instead of going through Bio 3 and all that stuff. I don't know. Ouch. I'm not sure. ET is a breeze with the people I play with. I see. See, the problem is that the full party that we play with is basically 5 people. And most of us are basically doing double accounts to like basically put more characters, right? And that's part of the issue. The other part being the fact that we don't really have any broken equipment. Like for example, none of us has a golden thief bug card, which will trivialize bosses like the Valkyrie Rangris, right? Like that boss with the golden thief book card is a joke, but we don't have it. There's not much we can do there, you know. So it's a problem, not having broken equipment and also only being 5 people. It's a struggle. But as I say, the fact that we were able to kill Ifrit is pretty nice. I guess gotta rejoice for that achievement. Did endless... Wait, give me a second. If Endless Tower gives something special, well, that depends on what you count as a special. Because yes, the blades are useful for like some very specific characters. But outside of that, I guess it's mostly the cards. Since you fight mini bosses and, well, obviously bosses that are otherwise not very easy to encounter since most of them are camped anyways. I guess the best thing about Endless Tower is the possibility of getting cards that would otherwise be very hard to get. Aside from that, the rewards of beating Endless Tower in itself, as you say, are the blades of the Nagd Sieger or Sieger. I don't know how his name is pronounced, but that's basically the only important thing, really. The cards, the blades are not that big of a deal, really. Well, you could also get lucky and get the card of the Nogtsjäger and the sub boss as well, which are, I think, very valuable. And obviously those you can only get them there, because that's the only place where those monsters spawn. Yeah, you have that. I'm actually, like, now that I think about it, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the final boss, because I think it's in Sherman. Like, maybe it's Nogtsjäger, I don't know. I will have to... I don't know. But yeah, that guy with the 2 blades, that is a ghost. Whatever his name is pronounced. Well, what's even worse than that is the guy that comes before him. The sub-final boss of the Endless Tower, like, it has such a weird-ass name. Like, it's called Aiwanna, I think. I don't know exactly how that's pronounced, but something like that. Like, I think it's all supposed to be Sherman, or at least Sherman sounding. I mean, then again, this is the classic, you know, fetish that a lot of Asian people have for European sounding shit. Nachtsiga, that's how you pronounce it? Alright. If that's the case. I mean, I'm not gonna remember, but it's nice to know at least. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, you're supposed to wait. What are you supposed to do here? Oh, I think I get it. It's a little bit weird to explain, but you need to... So I don't think it's... I don't think the strategy that I have in mind is synchronized. So maybe that's not... Because I think the strategy that I have in mind here is that you're supposed to fall, and while the apples are all the way up, you go down, and then you go up here, and you hit this thing. At the same time, though, do you even have enough space to do that? Like, can you go through here? And if you can go through here, can you reach the other side fast enough so you can exit? Because otherwise, the issue is that you fall so fast down here that even if these apples are all the way down, you will hit them. And if you try to cancel that downward momentum by jumping, like let's say that you can somehow land up here by canceling around here or whatever, which I don't think it's possible, but let's say that that was possible, you will still lose your double jump. So you wouldn't be able to jump here. So how are you supposed to do this? I'm assuming you fall... I guess it is the way I say it, like you fall here, but I feel like you don't have enough time for that. So how will this be, I wonder? I mean, it's pretty clear you're supposed to bonk against this part of the ceiling, right? But how do you get there without dying to this? That's the weird part. Especially since the checkpoint is not synchronized for you to get that strategy that I'm saying. Like the checkpoint is synchronized, so when you reach here, the apples are all the way down. Maybe it's not synchronized on purpose, so you have to figure it out by yourself. I don't know. Possibly. Anything is possible. Now the problem is that that's most likely not even the... That's not gonna be the final screen at all. I can guarantee you that. If it was the final screen, it allows for too many mistakes. And if it allowed for that many mistakes, I don't think anyone will have rated this as 70 difficulty in Delicious Fruit as it is rated right now. So I'm assuming there's probably 2 more full screens after that. Because otherwise rating this with 70 is a very, very gross overestimation. So I will assume there is at least 2 more screens after that. You never know. Because the thing about Echo is that he's a very good player, you know. He plays some very hard shit. But it wouldn't be a surprise that he will do something very hard as well. This was still part of the tutorial? No, this is the final challenge of the game. You know, like the game is not very long. You have basically 2 tutorial screens and then you have this 3-minute test. That's the game. The problem is that this 3-minute test is very hard. You know? So that's the idea. It's not a long game. I mean, it was a game that was made as a Secret Santa for last year's Christmas. But it wasn't really supposed to be a full-blown adventure game or whatever. It's just like a little game. So because of that... basically the difficulty is all condensed here. Maybe it is possible to go all the way down without dying. Oh, it is! Shame that I ran out of time. But it's actually possible, so you're supposed to dive through that whole place with the apples all the way down. So that's actually a lot easier than I thought. Like you just do that, you bounce on the ceiling on the other side and then you jump. But yeah, I can guarantee you that after that there's gonna be minimum 2 more screens. And that's being optimistic, because I'm pretty sure that this is forcing you to beat all of this without dying once. Maybe I'm exaggerating and maybe it's a lot easier, but I just gotta assume that judging by the difficulty in Delicious Fruit. The difficulty on Delicious Fruit is quite high, so... Well, I mean, it's possible that some people exaggerate, but I don't think that the kind of people that can play something like this will exaggerate. Like, I don't think this is a game that was played by too many novices, you know? But you never know. That will be bad game design. I mean... Well, see, here is the thing. The reason why the checkpoints are here is so you can practice parts. Because let's say that you get rid of checkpoints, right? So that way every run is like a full run, because it's intended to be beaten without deaths. If you do that, you make it impossible to practice specific sections. What I think is lacking here, like instead of getting rid of checkpoints, I will put an option to restart the whole thing without needing to wait for the 3-minute timer to go out. That's what I personally will do. But it's whatever. Nice. So you're supposed to go up, hit the switch, Wait, but if you hit the switch, how do you go back down? Those apples, well, maybe those apples go away. Well, that's the thing with switches. In Aiwanna Be the Guy, when you see a switch, it's impossible to know what the switch is gonna do. It usually modifies multiple things at the same time, so it's a little bit impossible to guess what's gonna happen. Yeah, okay, it gets rid of one apple. That's still hard to do though. You bounce here, you hold right, then left, and then double jump here into this. Then I'm assuming double jump into this button, hit the ceiling, okay. Sounds like a pain in the ass, but not that hard to do. What's a pain in the ass is getting there, but the checkpoint itself doesn't seem that hard. I mean, the hardest part is the zigzag that you have to do. That looks hard. The rest is like whatever. Yeah, the real question is how long is gonna make this. That's the real question. Oh, come on. And I got here quite fast, I gotta say. I only took a minute and a half. See, but that's the problem. If I took a minute and a half to get here almost with no deaths, almost, the issue is that I'm assuming that there's probably still half, like this is the halfway point probably. Because if I reach here on a minute and a half, having 3 minutes to start, I will assume that this is most likely the halfway point, which means that after this screen there probably are 2 more screens. And that might be a little bit too much for me. Like, I mean, I guess reaching this far is good enough, but wait, how do you do this actually? Oh, I think I was doing it wrong? Wait, was I? I'm not sure how to do that jump. I thought it was easy, but how do you do that jump? You're supposed to reach the bottom on the bottom. The button on the right. Yeah, okay, well, that's how you do it. You just need to delay the second, well, the double jump. You need to delay it a little bit more. That's it. That's the end of that, pretty much. Alright. Understood. Well, in the meantime, what do you think, Blue, of the idea of keep playing Mega Man 11 in Superhero with no items? You think it's a bad idea? Because I wanna do it. I wanna do it, and I feel like I'm gonna do it. Like more soon than I was thinking. Cause see, that's the problem. Every time I start something, especially something that I know I can finish, because, well, in this case I already finished it some time ago, but like, I want to do it, right? Like, I can't just leave something without finishing. So I feel like I need to do it. Question is when I will do it. You know, considering that after this I didn't really have any plans anyways, might be a good idea to do it after this. And by after this I mean like the stream after this. Doesn't seem like too much of a bad idea to me. Like, I even mentally prepared, well, mentally and strategically prepared for such an event. I think that now that I'm mentally prepared, it should be easier, on the minimum, to do it. It should. If it actually is gonna be easier, I don't know. But it should. Nice. Okay. Here you go, down 12. That double jump looks hard. Okay. Oh, and then I guess you bounce off the lower platform to get a double jump. So to get a double jump, and then what? I'm assuming, okay, wait, I need to see this. So, you bounce off here, you hit this, so you refresh your double jump, you hit this again, and then what? I think what you're intended to do is to hit this ceiling and double jump up here. I think that's the intended way. But can I go all the way here without dying? Maybe it might be a line dependent. Like, but this is probably possible to do, to go all the way down here. Because otherwise I will need to cancel my jump. If I cancel my jump, I cannot use it here, and these spikes here basically say that it's impossible to go here unless you bonk specifically here and then jump. I don't know what to expect after this, but yeah, I don't know what to expect after that. At least for that part, that seems to be what you're intended to do. I fucked that one up. Oh, because I didn't have my double jump. That's why I fucked it up. See, for this kind of things, I wish you could restart the timer. Because right here, with all these fuck-ups, this run is worthless. I mean, maybe I can get to the pattern I reached last and practice it, but at some point that won't be the case, you know. Like at some point, if I fuck up a couple of times, I won't be able to get to the last pattern I reach. I'm assuming that's gonna be the case. But I'm pretty sure that if you go back to the main menu, it's possible. Like, see, for example, if I press F2 right now, you go back here, and you reload. Okay, yeah, that's a way to do it. Seems like a little bit of a pain in the ass to do that. But, I mean, it's better than waiting 3 minutes at least. At the same time, I feel like until I am very deep into this, it doesn't seem like it's really necessary to retry from the beginning. Because I can probably reach the last part I reach even with a lot of mistakes. So I guess until I actually reach the very end, it wouldn't be that important. Why did I bonk there? We're not supposed to bonk there. Something that surprises me a little bit is how so many Aiwanna Be The Guy fan games in general always have like a main menu that has like an atmosphere that doesn't really correspond to how the rest of the game is, you know. Well, that's usually also the case with the names, though in this particular case the name is actually fitting. In so many cases it's not. Damn it, too early. I'm failing this jump now. Guess I'm jumping too high? No. Oh, I ran out of time? Oops. I didn't even figure that out. I was so focused on the pattern that I wasn't even looking at the timer. Wow, that was a dumb death. That was quite a dumb death. On the bright side, this is at least shorter than way shorter than a Toho run, you know? This was a Toho run. Toho runs are usually 30 minutes. So here you can fuck up a lot more and don't feel like you just wasted a lot of time. Gotta look at the bright side. Alright. too late. This checkpoint is absolutely brutal. And it's mostly this first jump. I mean, the rest of the checkpoint is not free, but it's so far from how hard the beginning is. The beginning really fucks you up. The first jump at least. Oh, I forgot to refresh my jump, damn it. But that's still very hard to do. How to bounce and then very, very quickly jump. So otherwise you don't get enough height, obviously. I mean, that already looked hard before. Yeah. Seems to be even a bigger problem than I thought. Won't seem like a bug because that thing closed and yet I didn't get to the platform. That didn't work. That's the second time that didn't work. For some reason I'm not getting my jump afterwards. Oh, now I am. This run is so bad that I'm reaching the red screen. Well, red or orange? I guess it's more red than orange. I don't think it's red enough to call it red. But at the same time, it's not orange enough to call it orange. It's like an in-between. I guess it's safe to call it red. It's just that I guess that it's obviously not a very bright red, so it doesn't completely burn your eyes. If it was very bright, it obviously would be kind of an issue. Hey, Barryface, thanks. How is it going? I guess I will need some luck. But I think that the most scary thing about sections like this is that you don't know when it ends. So like, I don't know if I'm doing it well or if I'm doing it very shitty. Like, that's the thing. I don't even know how to rate my performance yet. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, like I don't know how far I am from reaching the final checkpoint at the time that I reach that place. By that place I mean the screen with the red background. But yeah, it's like I cannot really say if I'm supposed to try a lot harder than I'm doing right now, or if I am, well, not supposed to. This time I reached this part very fast. Yeah. Is it fast enough is the question. I don't know. Anything is possible. Okay, so what is this? Wait. Can you do this? Oh, you can, alright. This looks interesting. I think you're supposed to enter here. I think you're supposed to enter in like the second spike of every one of these. Probably. Something like that. Problem is that you don't really have too much room for mistakes. Oh, that's the end? Really? So this is the last checkpoint. I guess I wasn't doing that badly. Well, that's the end. Assuming that the checker flag means end, which I will assume it does. Seems like the most logical conclusion, you know. That checker flag means end. It usually is the way it is, you know. Alright, well, if that's the case, then that's a very huge motivation, because I'm doing it very well then. I just need to get that last section right, and that's it. Okay, I can actually do this. If that truly is the end, I guess Echo was right that the difficulty in Delicious Fruit is extremely overrated. Because labeling this as a 70, if that's the end, it's an exaggeration beyond belief. How can you rate this as a 70? I mean, I understand that different genres of fun games have different standards, but you're pretty much saying that this game is harder than Boshi. I mean, like, again, different genres of fun games have different standards, but I think that even for like a puzzle gimmick needle game, like, come on, this is not a fucking 70. So then Echo was right that it is overrated. Well, again, if that's the ending, if that's not the ending and there's more afterwards, I stand corrected. But if that is the ending, then yes, 70 is an extreme overreaction. I guess the people that play these games are not very used to gimmicks, but it's not like I'm used to gimmicks either, you know. Though I guess it's more of the fact that I'm not really a needle player, so maybe a lot of reflexes that I might have are not really like clouded by standard physics. Well, standard physics. It's not about physics, it's about like standard patterns. Since these patterns are pretty far from being standard, maybe that's the reason why I don't find it to be that much of an issue. Since I'm not used to standard patterns anyways, I don't treat this as anything harder than, you know, than whatever, right? But still, it's too early to talk though. Even if the finish line is there, I still need to reach it. Like, all this talk is null and void if I cannot reach the end. 'Cause yeah, it's not that hard, bro, yeah. It's not that hard, but you need to reach the end to say it's not that hard. Alright. But yeah, I think that basically this check, like this zone is, well, as it seems like it's the last one. It's clearly the hardest one, right? But I think that if you can get past, well, I mean, that's saying something obvious. Yeah, if you can get past those checkpoints, you win. Yeah, no shit, Captain Obvious. Yeah, I guess that's not a good argument. But yeah, but it's okay. Basically, what matters is that red screen. Everything else is pretty much, it's like it's still the tutorial. Like, here we are still in the tutorial. Just that it's a tutorial with some pressure. The real challenge is on the red screen. That's the real shit. What I'm glad is that this screen with the apples is not really that big of a deal. Like this purple screen. In fact, I feel like this might be even easier than the first screen. Just that, well, I guess that also might be intentional. Because since the first screen is at the beginning, you have more time to practice it. While this one is not really the case. Oh, damn it. This one is pretty much the hardest checkpoint. I'm pretty sure that even the checkpoint that comes after this, even though I obviously haven't beaten it yet because it's the last one, I think this one is the hardest one by far. Like, there is just too much bullshit in this particular screen, you know. But it gets hard because of that, but if you can get past that checkpoint, doing the last screen is obviously a matter of practice. But I think that once you practice it enough, you can just do it very easily. Just that since it's the last screen, you know, practicing it is the hard part. Since you need to beat everything else before it. really. What a dumb death. That's one thing that it might be a little bit hard to avoid to me is ceiling spikes. Ceiling spikes are a little bit of an issue to me for some reason. That's fine. That second bounce where you're supposed to go between the spike and the spike pyramid, it's such an asshole jump. Well, jump, it's not really a jump. It's a weird thing. But yeah, that part is just painful to do. Nice. Oh, it's a bait! Damn it. Alright. That's a shame. I wonder how many more baits there are. Because if those are the only baits, it's a matter of doing it a little bit better, but the question is if there are more baits. Because if it's only those two baits, I just need to do it slightly better. But if it's like more baits than that, I need to do it way better. It depends on the amount of baits. I got owner. If that was the last bait, that would be very sad. But something tells me there's probably more. I don't know. Anything is possible. I'm just surprised at how easy the purple screen is now. I mean, it's this fucking checkpoint, dude. And now that I actually beat the following checkpoint, I can definitely tell you that this checkpoint is the one that is the problem. Like, everything about this checkpoint is fucked up. At least that last jump is not that big of a deal. Would have been worse. I can just wait there. Don't see why I would wait though, considering that it makes no difference on the pattern. Waiting or not is the same. And it, now I'm choking this fucking pattern. I'm not sure if it's better to jump out when the apple is leaving or when it's entering. Like, I'm not sure which one it is. Like, it could be either, I feel. Like, I don't remember how I did it last time. Do you remember, Barfies, how I did it last time? Like, if I waited or if I didn't wait? Because I don't recall what I did. I feel like I didn't wait, like I just YOLO the whole sequence. But I don't remember. You just went for it? Okay. Gotcha, thanks. In that case, I need to YOLO. That's the best life ideology. Doesn't get better than that. Just YOLO. Ooh, that was close. Always gotta remember to restart when I reach this checkpoint, because these apples here need to be synchronized no matter what. And that's the second time I do that first checkpoint of the red screen in the first attempt. I hurried for no reason there. That was my fault. Nice. I'm surprised I didn't hit the spikes doing that. These jumps are still hard to do. Okay, so the bait here is a horse. But what else aside from the horse? Damn, now... Alright. That's a very nasty thing to do. Didn't even know that brown apples existed. Oh, damn, I'm dead. No matter what I do here, I'm dead. That's a shame. I got shit on. Unbelievable. Literally. Alright. Hey, I'm getting better. It's always your fault? You could say that. You know. Well, you know, something that I'm surprised is that I haven't yet blamed Echo. You know, that's something that is very common in my channel when I play hard games, is that I start what my viewers like calling dev bashing, which is basically, well, bash the developer, right? So I'm surprised that I haven't done that yet. I guess maybe it's because it's not a very long game, so obviously my patience still hasn't reached the limit. Like, it's still not close of reaching the limit. So, I guess that's why. No one can get mad at Echo. No, but I already did that. You know, not in this game, but when I play some of his Aiwanna Maker levels, that's when I get a little bit triggered. So yeah, I did, well, it's not like I got mad at him personally, it's just that I, you know, got mad at the level and by extension at the maker, which was him. But yeah, it did happen already. But don't worry about it. Oh, really? This checkpoint. I'm gonna remember this checkpoint in my nightmares. This run is already over, but at least I can still practice a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Dev bash the dev in the head with a cinder block? Damn. I don't even know what a cinder block is. That sounds dangerous. Sounds like something relatively dangerous. Sometimes my fingers don't answer my call. Right there I meant to shoot the checkpoint and they were like, no, you're not gonna shoot shit. Alright. Wow, really? That was an interesting death. It was creative, I gotta say. Yeah, it's like my fingers are refusing to shoot the checkpoints for some reason. Well, I guess considering that you don't really... Wait, let me restart because that was very bad. Okay, at least you can restart very quickly. It's just that if I want to restart even faster, I need to assign F2 to a gamepad button, which is kind of a problem because if I go overboard with the gamepad and I accidentally hit that button, that will be an issue. So yeah, maybe not the greatest idea to map that button. Okay, I double jump unnecessarily there. Well, for some reason this checkpoint now is fucking me up. Come on, bro. The checkpoint is easy. Alright, I guess this checkpoint is not easy. Damn, I can't believe it, but this checkpoint is actually screwing me over. It's one of those mental blocks. Damn it, I hate having some of this. You know when there is a part in a game that you do without thinking, but then you fuck up once and you start like manually thinking, like you're manually breathing, you know? A concrete masonry unit. Alright. Echo buffed it midstream. Damn. Unbelievable. But you know, it's one of those mental block situations. It's kind of like the typical manual breathing. You know, when people say manual breathing, you start thinking about breathing, even though that's something that you do automatically, right? Well, this is the same thing. You do that part automatically because it's so easy that when you fail it once, you are like, wait, but how do you do this part? Because all the time you be doing it automatically, so when you actually fail, the game is telling you, wait, you're doing something wrong. And because of that, you are like, alright, let me try to correct that. But that actually needs that you need to acknowledge how to do that part in the first place. That's kind of an issue. Because you start thinking about it and you start fucking up. So yeah. Pretty much the perfect comparison to manual breathing. You are doing something that doesn't require thinking, but at one point you messed up, so you need to start thinking about it, but you also need to figure it out, you know. I guess that's slightly different than manual breathing though, but it's a similar concept. Now I'm fucking up in places that I shouldn't be fucking up, which is kind of an issue. Nice. Noise. Fuck that last jump. It's only that last jump that gives me trouble, because the other, well, sometimes I fail the other two, but still, not with the frequency that I failed the last one. I guess I do fail them quite a bit. Fuck. Alright. That's fine. This is the run. I disagree. This is not the run. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close, but it won't be the run. And it won't be the run simply because I will struggle on this checkpoint again. Or maybe not. But it's okay, even if that's not the case, it's still not the run. Too late, really? It's like the first time I do that too late. Alright, so let's see how to dodge this literal horseshit. This time it's literal. It seems random as well, but I'm not sure. Let's just wait until... Okay, there you go. Damn, I can't believe it. Barfiace was right. I kneel. I squeal. Damn. Alright. Thank you, Barfiace, for the confidence. I guess you were right. She thanks. Wait, press O to reveal the maker. Oh, because, okay, as I said before, this is supposed to be a secret Santa. So the maker was secret. Obviously, we know that the maker is Echo Mask. Well, it doesn't say that it's Echo Mask, but it shows you the avatar of Echo Mask, so I guess it is. What happens if you put retry here? Oh, it goes back here. Alright, so yeah, there you have it. That was, wait, what was the name of this? Oh yeah, Aiwanna Academia. It was a pretty interesting game, though. The thing that surprises me the most is that this is, why is this a 71 difficulty? Like, I almost feel the need, the duty to go to Delicious Fruit and post this as a 50. Like, this is a 50 at most, I feel. Like, isn't it an insane overreaction to rate this as a 70? Like, come on, it's not that hard, unless there is a secret extra stage that I haven't met. But like, come on. Also, I got an A+. I don't know if that's the best graduation score. Probably not. Maybe you can get an S. Or maybe it's the same graduation for everyone. But hey, I got it. But yeah. The platform is definitely not 70, but many, including myself, find doing the platforming under a time limit quite difficult. I mean, it's also hard for me, but it's not like it's something that is that big of a deal, I feel, you know? It's like... as long as you keep practicing, it will take you some time, but it's not like it will take you 10 hours. I feel like if you put something at 70 difficulty with something of this length, what comes to my mind is something that will take you like 7 hours to beat. Maybe you're better at this than you think. That's unlikely. I'm very bad at Needle. In fact, well, you can check that by looking at my Not Another Needle game playthrough that I'm not good at Needle at all. I beat it, but I beat it after like 70 hours, if not more. So yeah, I'm not good at Needle. Well, I guess I'm good at gimmicks, but the gimmicks are always different. It's not like these gimmicks were in other games. I don't know. Anything is possible. But what I do know is that was Aiwanna Academia. So good stuff, Echo Mask. Well done, and she's.